Halo Ite Elon, ya. Kalau Papa ngomong Inggris saja, karena itu lebih mungkin lebih serius ya, karena topik lebih serius ya. So I try to speak English, right? I give you my comment, right? My feeling after this short 2 days travel to Yangzhou, right? The first I want to explain why I planned this trip, yeah, because uh, after I'm already 50 years old, I began to realize deeply. In fact, I'm similar to my mother, your grandma, not to your grandfather. Uh, Before, I usually think because my group of blood is O. My father, your grandfather, is O, so I think we are the same origin, right? But later, when I'm getting older, right? So I began to feel, in fact, I'm similar to my mother, right? But of course, I got something similar to my father also, right? For example, the characters, some characters, right? For example, a little bit romantic looking, yeah, maybe, and sometimes very flexible. Right? I like to play chess. Is this similar to my father, right? But later, when I'm getting older and older, I feel I'm more. In fact, especially my face, right? The long face. Yeah, I'm similar to my mom, right? And every day I sleep here, I saw your grandma's, your grandfather's photo, right? Because my father's side, I'm very clear, right? Because the my father, your grandfather, was left by his father, yeah. From it is a political history, yeah. It's two parties, communists and Kuomintang, they are fighting together, right? And when they got retreat, the Kuomintang retreat, because my grandfather worked in the army of Kuomintang and they fled to Taiwan, right? And they left two kids here. One is my father, and another is his sister. Just left two boys, one girl and one. They want to keep a company because these things, they will, maybe 2 years they will come back. But in fact, it's a dream, right? So just they left two kids with their brothers. Yeah, you see, my grandfather got three. They got three. Yeah, three sons, right? My grandfather is number two, just like me, number two. So he left his two kids with his elder brother and his younger brother, right? So so every month they change, but their brothers have many kids also. So when they are eating, their kids eat first. My father eat later. At that time, it's a very poor time, right? So my father always told me he got a very miserable life, right? But even though he thanked a lot for the uncles, right? But anyway, he feel he got in he didn't have enough coat, enough clothes, and enough food. He always hungry. He sometimes he told me he went to a neighbor. A neighbor means is an army unit. They raised the horse. Because he was so angry, he tried to eat some horse food. And in the winter, Nanjing was very cold. It's -10. He didn't have a shoes, right? Yeah. So your grandfather always told me if he can eat rice, white rice, he feels satisfied. He kept this habit all his life. Yeah, because not all rice are white. Even when I was a kid, we eat a kind of rice is very dark, a very very coarse kind of rice, not unlike the rice in the Thailand now. Yeah. Only the rich people they can eat the white rice. Yeah, a little bit oily is better, right? Okay, that because now I stay every day with the photos of my parents, right? And I have some time, yeah, free, so I want to check my mother's environment, where she was born. Yeah, so I want to know the origins. I got some understanding more about my mother, right? Your grandmother. That's the intention, origin of why I want to go first, right? And because I never been there before, my brother and the sister they got a chance to go to a countryside with my mother when they are around 15 or 16 years, but I never got a chance because my father he didn't allow because he like sayang saya, yeah, he like loved me so much, and because I study very good, very well, so he said the countryside Yangzhou is very dirty, very poor, is miserable. It's not good for you. You just stay here in Nanjing is okay. So I never got a chance. Yeah, but I heard that the mother used to talk something about their countryside, and one or two times his brother came to visit. But my father, he's a bit snobbish, right? Snobbish. He didn't like the people from coming from countryside because they are dirty. Yeah, and they got some disease, yeah, but not so healthy. But my father is very critical. Yeah, he's a even though he is living in a not good condition, but anyway he is in the city, the big city. At that time city and the countryside is the two words. Yeah, it's Bidejiao is quite different, right? I understand. And the home is only two rooms, so it's very small room. Father always not welcome their relatives from Yangzhou. Yeah, so if mother want to go back to hometown, right? You need money, but she doesn't so much money, so she cannot come back too often, right? Yeah. In the countryside, if you come back, you have to prepare some gift, some money for your brother or whatever. So only maybe two times or three times, my mom went back. Yeah, not so often, and because these kind of things maybe happened after I've left for Beijing University, right? So I personally, I have no idea these relatives, right? I never met them, right? So this time I took this chance. I want to know where, and even my brother, you studied in Yangzhou college, right? And she got a girlfriend. The first girlfriend was the same village, but she lost the contact also. I don't know why. Maybe she just want to hide something. He is afraid of his present wife or whatever. And he told me he doesn't know the address. He never contact the people there also. So I don't have any information. I just got two names. One is Huoqiao. One is Jiangzhuang. Yeah, Huoqiao. Yeah. So I took a train and to choose the railway station, the nearest Huoqiao. Yeah, it is about 10 or 15 kilometers. So I took a grab. Yeah. Yeah, but when I arrived there, I found it's wrong. Right, it's wrong. The Huoqiao is a big area. It's the name of a big area. But the Jiangzhuang, Jiang is the surname of Zhuang is a small village, right? So people are separated with different surnames at that time. So very luckily, if the if there's no economic or the crisis now, right? Maybe they got government money and they will change the home because many new factories was built there. So if the factory will take the land, they will go to some other place. In that case, it will be impossible to track their origin, right? But thanks to the corona virus, the viruses, and the economic slow down. So they still there. The small village only 13 households. Yeah, always the surname of Jiang, which is surname of my mother. My mother, she always proudly told me she was lucky, because at that time she was 5 years old. She was bored from the rich people in Nanjing City. Yeah, the rich guy maybe the head of gangsters. He got four wives, and the youngest wife, the number five, no, number four, she doesn't have a baby. She want to buy a girl from the countryside. When he got some appointment with the local girls, but when the guy was sent there to get the girl was sick. So my mom was staying around, and they chose my mom. So her fate was changed. She came back. She came into the town, right? And my mom made a mistake. She always told me his brother or sister died very early. So I got this impression because mama said that is very dirty, very poor, so they cannot get medical treatment, so they die early. So I always think about this, but in fact, this time it's not true. They all live longer than my mom, yeah, even though they are poor area. Yeah, funny thing, right? So I think it's a good news because it means genes. My father and mother, their genes for the long age, yeah, longevity, yeah, can live long. So it's a potential I can live longer, right? It's good news, right? You see, my grandma is still living. Still living. Is 101 in Taipei now, right? Still living. It's good. So at first, another lucky thing is, Chinese in Yangzhou their village is very near, is 10 kilometers south of the Yangzhou city. It's not so remote area. So when I went there, almost every household is closed. Nobody worked in the field. No, there's something like cities. Everybody went to work in a factory. So even though I found the right place, usually I cannot meet anybody. I cannot ask anybody. But I'm lucky to have to find a girl, to find a lady about 40 years old. She was working a little bit in the vegetable field, right? So I asked her, it's true, and she said yeah, and she knows my mom's relatives, right? In fact, her brother, uh, her husband's sixth sister, was the former girlfriend of my brother. But she didn't mention it. I don't know. And later they told me. That's why when I see her, I feel a little bit embarrassed. She is a little bit, right? Funny thing. Yeah. At that time, the girl very beautiful, right? All the people said the beautiful, but never got a chance because she married later due to another village. She's not the same place, but they all say she's a teacher and she loved very deeply with my brother. But my mom, your grandmother, broke the marriage because he belongs to the countryside. In that time, the residents China classified the two. One is the city people, and it's the countryside. If your mother, if you marry a girl in the countryside, your kids will go with the mother. In that case, for the education, medical care, whatever, many things will be different, right? You can later you can check the history of Chinese. So my mother is very practical, right? Even though she came from the poor area, she got strong discrimination, right? Yeah, that's the history. And I talk with them, and they invite me to have a dinner together. It's a lot of dishes, right? And to visit their family, the younger the younger brother's son's home in a small a small town nearby, right? Yeah, it's pretty now. It's I think it's nice. It's nice in here. In fact, I mean the inside decoration is better. Right? It's richer because they have many industrialized, right? Okay, I got two main points I want to make you understand. The first is the Yangzhou in the Jiangsu province. They are quite different from Zhejiang province, right? Because I lived in Zhejiang about 10 years also. Yeah, because the people, the different the mindset, right? The Jiangsu people, Yangzhou people, yeah, they they're not willing to take any risk in business. They prefer to work in the factory. Yeah, unlike the Zhejiang people, they want to be owner yourself to make a small factory work by yourself. No, but the Jiangsu, Nanjing people are similar. They prefer to be a employed, yeah, employee. Right? That's one thing. It's, so I can understand why I cannot get any help from my parents, right? Because they come from this same background, right? So I understand. 20 years ago, I got a little bit of complaint. I think why you don't when I have a problems in business, you never support me financially or emotionally, never. But anyway, it's okay. It's already passed. I think it make me feel now easier. If my brother was, if they have helped me a lot, maybe I will be a little bit troublesome. Maybe a burden to help them back. Yeah, maybe. But if so, now I don't have to help them also, because they always mind your own business. I get used to this. Yeah, so that is they don't want to take risk. Then another thing is they are very, how to say, I cannot say selfish. I just mean they don't want to help each other, like the Zhejiang or Wenzhou area. They got very close relationship with family or with friend, but here no. Even the brothers, right? Blood brothers, they won't help each other. Everybody mind his own business. That's their way. Yeah. In fact, they are clever. I think the same. They got some talents in the handling the machine. I think the same as the Zhejiang are saying, but only the lack of the unity. Unity. That's one of the great impression of me, right? And my this time I got because I spent about one day, right? Talk with them, listen with them, and listen to them, and to eating with them. I understand. After we finish the dinner, yeah, they pack all the food, go back. But if in Zhejiang, they will throw it away. So it means economically, Zhejiang is much better. Countryside, right, is better, right? They want to keep. They don't want. They are a little bit thrifty, yeah. They are very timid, yeah. After when I went there, I feel happy because I feel so many. I met some ladies in the street and in the shopping mall, yeah, in the shops, right, in the streets. I feel the looks like expression, yeah, is similar like my mom. I feel familiar. Yeah, I feel good. It helped me to understand more about my mom, and because I'm basically similar to my mom, and you are similar to me, so it got something to do with you. If you later, if you want to have some intention to know more about yourself or where you come from, maybe you will visit there and to try some food. And Yangzhou is a nice place. Yeah, it's a very green. There was a lake, and then and very clean. Yeah, it's very clean. I think the library I spent 1 hour there. Read a little bit. I read one book, Nabokov's biography. I read a bit. I feel very nice because I can take a bag inside, which is not allowed in Nanjing. The quantity book is limited compared with Nanjing, but they keep in better condition. Yeah, very tidy, very clean. And the people reading, they are serious reader, generally speaking. Not like so many young people in Nanjing, so doing some homework there, just take, take advantage of the space, free space, and the free air. There, the people usually, young people or medium age. Yes, yeah, looks like more serious reading, right? And the environment is not so big, but I think it's very homey. I think it's nice. Yeah. And the food I think is not so salty. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like it. Similar like my mom's taste of cooking. Right, so I feel good. Yeah. In fact, I can stay a little bit longer, but because when I'm staying in the hotel, even though it's a nice hotel, but I cannot use VPN to see the YouTuber. So that's why I have to come back earlier. Right. So that's my summary of this trip. Yeah. So it's just for the memory, right? To give you some idea. Yeah, the basic. I think it's they are very surprised to meet me. They heard of me because I'm the only people who got university. I mean the nice university. Even now, they enter third grade. Their sons, they called me grandpa. Their sons called me grandpa. They are now in the third or fourth grade university. So in my mother's family, they don't have knowledge. They don't have a knowledge. Not knowledge. They don't emphasize the study. They just normal living. Right? Compared with by my father, even though he was like a semi-orphan, yeah, left by his parents in Taiwan, and was staying with their uncles, right, two uncles, with poor education. His primary school three not finished, but he's clever. I think only one thing, he encouraged me to study. Yeah. Only one thing is enough. Otherwise, even though he got many shortcomings, he's a little bit snobbish, a narrow mind. It's very easy to angry, right? But only one thing, he support from the beginning. Yeah, and God give me the pressure to learn. So that's different. So I understand my my parents more and your grandma more. Same, your grandpa in law, right? Your 外公, yeah, same. He emphasized study. Your mother, yeah, that's why he support only your mother to university. Yeah, your grandma-in-law similar like my mother, right? They don't care about the study. They no use. Just work. It's okay to get her small money. It's enough, right? Different style. Okay, this is my. Oh, I hurried back. I took a bus, but very smoothly. When I got out of the station, I took a nap. About 25 minutes before I wake up, the rain already arrived in Nanjing. When I go out of the railway station, I got a bus, 17, no, number 17, and took a bus and come here. Another hour, so we have a lesson. But at that time, I felt very tired, so we can only talk about 40 minutes, English and Japanese. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's good. So I felt you are sleepy. So I think so. We'd better take the rest. But before I sleep, I record this, right? Because I still got some fresh memory. I forget. I'm afraid to if I sleep longer, maybe I forget something, right? Okay. Good night.